Hi and welcome to Math 102. This is Math Concepts. This is going to be the fall 2023 semester. And I want to just go over a little bit about how class is going to go, where to find certain information, stuff like that. So the first thing I want us to do is I want us to look on the far left-hand side of the screen where it says Start Here. And that's where we're going to start. So we're just going to click there. And you're going to notice that there is the course syllabus and the MyMathLab registration form. So so the course syllabus, I want you to... So the course syllabus is where I would just want you to read it over and everything. But if you just click on this right here, it's going to be a nice PDF. It goes over all the important information about our course. As you can see here, nice red. You already know when your final exam is going to be completed by. Okay. It goes over my office hours, which are right here, highlighted in blue. It also goes over where my office is located, which is on the South Campus, which is in West Mifflin. And the best way to get a hold of me is going to be this right here, which is my email. So that's the best way to get a hold of me. But if you need to, you can go ahead and you can call my phone and leave a voicemail. Now, this is my office phone, so just leave a voicemail, and I end up getting an email with your voicemail on it. Okay? But go ahead and read that over at your earliest convenience. The next thing I want to look at, which is probably the most important, is going to be the MyMathLab registration form. So that's the second icon right here. It's the second link. So when we click on this, this is how we register for MyMathLab. Now, MyMathLab is a program that is going to allow us to do all of our homework, quizzes, exams, everything like that. This is where our book will live. And MyMathLab is required for the course. So make sure you get this as soon as possible. Now, there is a nice little thing though here. So let's just go ahead and let me explain. First, you want to go ahead and click on step number 1, which is the Pearson.com enrollment for my class. So if you just click here, it's going to open up a brand new page. And it's going to look something like this, I think right here. All right. Now, if you are new to Pearson, you're going to have to create an account, which is down here, far right side. See if I can kind of highlight that. Yeah, there you go. So new to Pearson, go ahead, create an account and everything. All right. So please just follow the directions for that. Let me go back to the handout. So create an account. And then this is the biggie. This is step number 3. You're going to select any available access option. Now, if you want, you can enter a prepaid access code that came with your book from the bookstore. Now, that is if you have a brand new book. All right. The second thing you can do is you can buy instant access using a credit card or PayPal. All right. Now, that will be directly on the website. Okay, directly on the website. And I think if you buy it directly on the website, it's a little bit cheaper. The third option, which is the option I think all of us should take, is get temporary access without payment for 14 days. And all that means is they're going to give you 2 weeks for free just so you can get into the class, you could start doing some homework, you are registered into the class, and then you got 2 weeks to actually figure out option 1 or 2. So this is by far the move we want to make here. We want to just get temporary access for 14 days. Step number 4, once you're all registered in and everything, and you select the get temporary access for 14 days. Step 4, go to my course, and then you're going to see this right here, which is our course. If you have any problems with registration, you're going to have to contact Pearson support and give them the course ID. And our course ID is right here. It's in the lower mid of your screen, float 15051. And that's about it. So let's see what does MyMathLab look like once you're signed in. So if you just give me a second here, I'm going to sign in. I'm going to select our course. Oh, wait, wrong one. Sorry. I was on the wrong website. So just give me one more second here. All right. So when you sign in, this is what you're going to see. Okay, you're going to see Math 102, Z02 across the top. And I'll probably change that to make it look a little bit nicer in terms of like math concepts and everything like that. I just want to get this set up so we can all start getting registered. The next thing is directly in the middle. All right, this is our calendar for September 2023. And as you can see here, on Tuesday the 5th, there's going to be a little comment box and then some dots. Now, the comment box, if you were to click on it, opens this up right here, and it says, hey, that's an announcement. Welcome to MyMathLab. All right. To get started, run the browser check. You could do this if you want, but MyMathLab is pretty nice with everything. The only thing MyMathLab doesn't play along too nicely with would be pop-up blockers and anybody with a Mac. Now, I'm not saying you can't use MyMathLab with a Mac. What I'm saying is it doesn't play nicely. So with a Mac, you may have to download Firefox, or if you know how to give websites access, that's what you're going to have to do. Next, underneath would be the current assignments. So you will see here, you already have 4 assignments waiting for you. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and then Chapter 1 quiz. So on the right side here, it says when they are due. So we could see here that these are all due September 10th by 11:59 p.m. And then you have your score. And this is the one thing that like students always get a little weird about. And it's actually quite simple once I tell you what it is. Notice at the very bottom, for the quiz it says 0 out of 2 attempts. That means you have 2 attempts at the quiz. So you could take the quiz the first time and get a C, take the quiz the second time and get an A. I take the A. Okay? The thing above though, however, if there's nothing written here, which clearly there's nothing written here, that means you have unlimited attempts. In fact, even if we were to click on any one of these assignments, I'll click on the first one. It says you cannot do this until September 5th, 2023. That's fine. We'll go into another class. So let's go into another class so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's my other Math 102. All right. And let's say I went to the assignments. So here's my other class here, and I just want to show you how that's going to look here. So we'll go to Student Home, and you're going to see, like I said, right here, it says Inductive and Deductive Reasoning. When I click on it, and I'll zoom in, it gives you the name of the assignment, when it's due, the last time you worked on it, your current score, and then attempts. You can see here it says unlimited questions, or unlimited attempts per question, that's normal for my courses. All right, so homework, unlimited attempts, quizzes, 2 attempts, exams, 1 attempt. We'll go over that later, though. So let's see what this actually looks like when you click on a question. So I'm just going to click on this question here, question 7. And this is what we have here. We'll zoom in a little bit. So on the left-hand side, you can see this is your question list. Across the top here, it says identify a pattern. So this is the actual question. So you would identify the pattern in the given list of numbers and then use this pattern to find the next number. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to answer this question incorrectly first. All right, because I want you to see what happens. Okay? So let's say the next number was 7. All right? And you hit enter. It says, uh-oh, try again. And then it gives you like a little hint. All right? Now, there are options that you have to help you with this in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. We have the Help Me Solve This, and we have View an Example. The Help Me Solve This, as you will see, will literally do this problem for you. So all you have to do is click continue. And then it's going to say, okay, first we will investigate the number. Is there a constant number that is in every numerator? We would say yes, because it's the number 1. All right. And like I said, it'll just walk you through this. Okay. But the problem with using Help Me Solve This is when you are done with this, it's going to change your problem up above sometimes. All right. The other would be View an Example. This is a completely different example. Okay. Which is extremely similar to the one you are currently working on. So if you just went ahead and clicked on continue here, it's gonna show you the example itself. And you would just keep on doing this until you were done. And then you would come back and try your problem. So for us, it looks like the next number is going to be, if I could do my math real quick. So I'm going to click here. And I know it's a fraction. So down in the middle of the screen, you're going to see the fraction button, which is right here. So I click the fraction button. And then I type in 1 over 1296. And there's the next, there's my answer right there. And it says, hey, great, well done. Next question. Now, in the event that you have no idea what's going on in this problem, you've tried to help me solve this, you've tried to view an example, you can get more help. And then more help is going to give you the textbook. You do not have to worry about StatCrunch. Don't worry about that. That's for stats class. But you can click on the textbook and it'll take you to the section that this problem would be located in. Or you can ask my instructor. So please use this function if you have a question. So when you click on Ask My Instructor, it automatically fills out, my email. And then you can leave me a little message that just says like, please help. Or something like that. And then just click on Send. And what ends up happening on my end is I get an email with your specific problem because everybody has different problems. All right, everybody has different problems. So I end up getting your specific problem, which is great. All right, now, once you are complete, anytime you answer a question, all right, so let's see here. The next one would be, I think this one. So anytime you check an answer, it automatically saves. So you don't have to worry about like, if your power goes out, did it save your homework? Yes, it automatically saves. MyMathLab will automatically save like every 15 seconds or something like that. It just saves wherever you're at. If you want to be absolutely sure, upper right hand corner, just click on Save. And it'll automatically save and close it out. Okay? That is about it for MyMathLab. All right? In terms of the book now, you're going to see the book here on the left-hand side where it says e-text. Oh, and your grade book. So all your grades will be right here. All right, so like here's your grade right here. We have a grade calculation. It tells you how it does it. But I mean, mostly everybody's just concerned with what does this circle look like. You want that circle to be as filled in as possible with your grade. So the book. Right here's our e-textbook. And you can access it two ways. You could click on the textbook and it's just going to open up the entire textbook, or chapter contents where it's going to give you the different chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, and everything. Personally, I just go with the textbook and just open up the whole thing. So here's our book right here. All right, Thinking Mathematically. Along the left-hand side is going to be table of contents, channels you can watch. They have their own YouTube videos and everything in here. Navigate, search. You could search for keywords and everything in the book. I'm just going to click on table of contents, and I'm going to click on our very first chapter. I'll do section 1.2 because the book is interactive. So as you're reading and everything, if you see one of these icons on the left-hand side with a camera, you could click on this, and it's going to give you a video of what they are talking about in this specific section. And you could speed it up, you could slow it down, closed captioning, all that stuff. Okay? So that's about it, really. I mean, that's everything I want to go over in this video. I don't want to make it too long. So the next videos that you will see later on, are going to be videos that deal with the actual topics for the class. And where would you find them? Well, over here on the left-hand side, in fact, might as well do it right now while I have you here. I'm going to start uploading week 1 material. All right, and just slide this up. There we go. So, on the left-hand side, once this material is uploaded, it's going to pop up on the left-hand side for you, and every single week there's going to be something new there. So, just to kind of go over this one more time, start here, read the syllabus, get registered into MyMathLab. Once you're in MyMathLab, right here is the MyMathLab link. Takes you right to where you need to be. Okay? Also, right below the MyMathLab link, that is where you're going to start seeing week 1, week 2, week 3 material, and so forth. And that's about it. I got some other things to go over, but that's going to be later on. So, enjoy, read the syllabus, and get into MyMathLab. See you in the next video.